Welcome to the Introductions Necessary podcast, a daily introduction to the contributions of women working in STEM fields. In December 1966, Dian Fossey arrived in Africa to begin her long-term study of the mountain gorilla, in a similar style to leading primatologist Jane Goodall after spending time learning about Goodall's research methods. Located in the Virunga Mountains on the slopes of Mount Mykono, Fossey's first camp allowed her to study with 3 groups of mountain gorillas, starting early the next year. She learned how to interact with the groups by imitating their behavior and kept detailed records of her observations. Due to unrest in the area, Fossey was forced to move her camp to the Rwandan side of the Virungas. She founded the Karasoke Research Center, the name a combination of the names of the 2 mountains at either side of the camp. At Karasoke, Dian came to depend on the gorilla's natural curiosity in order to be able to interact with and study the groups. Through her methods, she partially habituated 4 groups in 1968 and was able to study them for many years. Fossey was a strong opponent to both poaching and wildlife tourism, and she fought both in the areas around the research center, taking it upon herself to help protect the gorillas in the area from poachers, going so far as to destroy poachers' traps and patrolling the area in a way that she described as active conservation. Moving to Ithaca, New York in 1980 to teach at Cornell, Fossey also began writing her book Gorillas in the Mist, which was published in 1983 and chronicles her life, including her time spent with the mountain gorillas at the research center. Only a few weeks after returning to Rwanda in 1985, Fossey's work and life were cut short when she was murdered in her cabin at Karasoke. It is speculated that her murder was a result of her conservation and anti-poaching efforts. The Dian Fossey Gorilla Fund International, a group dedicated to the conservation, protection, and study of gorillas and their habitats in Africa, has continued Fossey's work after her passing. Introductions Necessary is a production of 9 Hour Films. Our music was composed by Kristen Baum. Please visit our website, introductionsnecessary.com, to listen to previous episodes and learn more about the women featured in this program. We would love for you to introduce yourself to us on Patreon. You'll get the latest updates and find out how to support the podcast on patreon.com/9hourfilms. Thank you for listening.